Don's been out this morning and took the sheets off that we put on last night. Some of them had blown off. We had a good bit of wind, which is great because then you don't get the frost to settle on things. But we at least have 2 more super cool nights to go, so I don't think there was any damage last night, so we'll go with that. All the kitties that are supposed to be out back are out back, and I noted that Morris, for some reason, has very muddy feet. Good morning, guys. Don't fight over the dry chow. Stripe's been in the house, so he's already had a little something to eat and is wandering, and you know, he's all over the place with what he wants to do. Hi, buddy. Good morning, Tux. Hey, bud. I'll be back to attention you after you're done eating. It is chilly. We're not a lot above freezing right now. I have my jacket on this morning. Gasp. It is really pretty out there, even if a bit chilly. I'm trying to think about where I want to walk today. Since we have options, since we're not on a schedule, I canceled my chiropractor's appointment. I just didn't feel like doing the same old on a week when I didn't have to. When I had options. Yesterday was a lot of fun. Doesn't have to be fancy to be fun. Don even had his tree down there by the bridge covered with the big tarp last night. So far looks okay, Panther. You eat in peace, buddy. You eat in peace. Good morning, Gray. Hi. Everybody says your eye is looking good, and I agree. I haven't looked at it under the light lately since we don't have drops anymore, but I don't even see where the boo-boo was under normal circumstances, which is great. He's a good girl. Good girl. Good girl. This is why, as a general rule, I don't support class action lawsuits. I got a check for 16 cents yesterday. And you know, as Don always says, you know who made out on whatever this was for? Because I don't even know. The lawyers. The lawyers are who made out, not the people. It's something to do with storage. I don't know if that means Google Drive or whatever. I don't know. But it's 16 cents, and that was just stupid. But I will cash it just so that doesn't go back to some lawyer also, I guess. Oh, it's Apple. It does say James Stewart et al. Versus Apple Incorporated. So, I don't know. It might be too late for our viewers by the time they see this, but this is a reminder to Google Amazon No Rush Rewards and go see how many credits you have left from over Christmas and go spend them. Yeah, some of ours expire today. Right. So, one of you that I know might really have some credits I'm going to send an email to, but check your credits. Don't let Amazon lure you into you know, postponing your shipping and then forget about your credits, which is what I'm sure they're hoping you'll do. I'm going to start on the floor for the ceiling. Just build the foundation plate. By the time I do that, Don will probably be ready to go for our walk. To do a little bit of rework over a decision I made, but it's all good now. My bonsai tree fell over again. I hate that thing in there. It keeps on falling apart. So I'll probably just leave it for a while and then fix it toward the end. Anyway, I got the floor done. All's good. I'm gonna say that it's deceptively pleasant looking out there because it's probably 10-mile-an-hour wind gusts. It's pretty breezy. Even up near the house, it was breezy. Usually that means when we get out on the walk, it feels even breezier. We're headed over to Bass Lake Park, which is on the northwest side of Fuquay. That was my idea because if we park at the satellite parking lot, the picnic area shelter parking lot, it's a pretty thick woodsy walk there around to the other side of the lake, and I'm hoping there'll be a lot of wind block there. Plus we haven't been to Bass Lake in a while, and it's usually really pretty. It is sunny enough to enjoy the view over the lake. So it's going on 1 o'clock, and it was like 47 or something when we left the house.
So I noticed when I went into the men's room, the lock looked kind of funny, and anyway, so when I came out, I took another look at it, and it has a little LED on the top of it, which kind of got me thinking. And I looked a little closer. It's a Schlage lock, and it has like a little radio symbol on it. So I think it's a wireless lock. So they probably have Wi-Fi or some other method they could communicate with that lock there, and they could probably unlock it from the boathouse down there. That doesn't stop them from coming up here and having to clean it every day, but that keeps somebody from having to get up here at dark 30 in the morning to unlock, and then at 5 o'clock to lock the restrooms up every night.
Yeah, well, look up high. There's an antenna.
Well, yeah. Well, thank
of
you very
sorts.
much. I didn't even.
Well, that just solidifies what you were already thinking. Yeah, and then behind us, we noticed we just happened to park next to the parking lot camera. So you may have remembered sometimes Fuquay doesn't have the bathrooms open on holidays or certain mornings, the guy's running late or on vacation. So a Wi-Fi lock solves that problem of the bathrooms being unavailable when people are using the park.
Yeah, and I want to make very clear, that's not a homeowner's lock. That's a commercial lock. The lever handle, that was designed for that purpose.
For that purpose. Well, Fuquay should consider switching over.
Right.
There you can kind of see the lake, the trail around the lake. Also the trail that goes off into Holly Springs a bit. This park is basically one side of it borders Fuquay and one side of it borders Holly Springs. Well, so far me thinking that the wind would be blocked over here in the woods isn't working out for us, but oh well.
I was just gonna
we could just pretend like I just wanted to come here, and that's we'll just do that.
Because the wind off the lake feels worse.
We're off the hill now. It's a little less windy down here, down lower. More like 20-mile-an-hour gusts today, though. Well, our lap time will not be good today, but totally worth it to stop and chat with our friend Andy, who we usually run into at South Park, but today she was over here, and we got an update on her and Rosa are doing well, and so all is good. Wow, there's some really pretty color, almost like fall over there with all the reds. These maple trees, when they open up the little seed pods in the sun, that red is super pretty. Yeah, I don't think it's showing up as pretty on film as it is in person, but boy, is that pretty down there. Looks like a watercolor painting. Yeah, the light is just phenomenal today. I am loving it. And of course down in the other direction's not too bad either. I'm not sure what kind of duck. Gray body, black head, white beak. Not hooded merganser. I'll have to look it up. Carolina jasmine. It's pretty. The heron in here is obviously quite used to people and could care less about us being over here on the shore. Usually when you get this close, they run. Oh, he's got one. He does. He's got him a fish. It's just a little tiny thing. He can eat that in one full swoop. He's just trying to, he speared it with his beak. Very nice, buddy. Good job. Hey, Donnie. At least on this side, the wind is blocked.
No wind over here.
No wind on this side, or very little wind. Manageable wind. And we were all the way over there a few minutes ago. Up on that hill. Well, we made it around to the parking lot. The boathouse. Are we turning or continuing? Your choice.
Oh, that sign says 1.9 miles.
Oh, we've only walked one.
Marker starts here, so I guess this is going to be our new pole.
Okay. Well, my watch says we've walked like 1.46.
Right. So This is it.
Okay. Back the way we came. Well, we're definitely feeling it now. We're on the last stretch back up to the car, and with the weight vests and approaching 3 miles, we've met our exercise goals for the day, right, Donnie?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna let you go home and pile up or do whatever it is you want to do for the rest of the day.
I got a couple minor things I want to do.
Coming up that hill at the end, my heart rate's at 164, and we just completed 3 miles. Whew! Don wants to put some sticks in the Japanese maple pots so that the
Yeah, something holds the. We're gonna have to cover them up for the next couple nights, and
we don't want the fabric putting weight on the plant, so we can put heavier fabric on too than the lightweight stuff. So anyway, a couple minutes hammering some stuff into the pots.
Yep.
Oops, strap in the way. This great chuck roast going in the Instant Pot. I'm going to make shredded barbecued beef. It's really weird with it being so light out, because in a few minutes it's time to take Johnny to Taekwondo. It's like a miracle the cat food section actually has cat food. Oh my god, that was cold. It's really just the wind. It's 44 out there, but the wind is making it feel much colder. I started to buy this pair of Croc lookalikes. They fit perfect. They were this beautiful sunset orange and pinks. I just liked them. They were cheery. $25. Now look, I know Crocs are $45, but still, this is Walmart, for God's sake. So I did not get those. I found a Ford F-150 Lightning, Matchbox, and 2 more Mustang Mach-E's in red.